This is Main Art. Thanks for checking out my video. This is the Vampire Bride. I'm going to get in and continue with Pastel, see if we can start adding some different things, maybe some other characters to this piece. So I'm going to just come in with a very light fade up in this section, see what we can get here. Just doing a very subtle shape. Perhaps we'll try to work in almost a vampire type skull, coming off this side. That'll be kind of cool. See what we can do. Or a bat. So I'm just starting with this one standard color, and then I'm going to jump in here and just going to start adding some of the black charcoal. See what we can do. Start accentuating some of this, the shapes here. Just coming in with the black charcoal. See if we can add some dimension. So just for now, I'm just going to keep it pretty straightforward. And then we'll go back in, of course, and we can start adding some more detail. And if you've seen any of my additional videos, just see some of the similar ideas, more of a horror themed, different things. So pirates, different interesting characters, but all based more off the horror realm. Okay, so from here we have this character. So I'm gonna get in, see if I can add a little bit of highlight to it. Maybe we can get it like a glowing type feel. Um, get some really cool colors in here. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom this out a touch. Okay, from here, start adding some different coloration. then I'm going to just get in here with the black charcoal and see if we can really start enhancing some of these lines. And I think this whole concept is going to be the sun going down. This is almost a decorative type skull that we have. So yeah, let's start adding some more color in these sections. So we'll start giving that some more detail. Some different extensions coming off that side. I'm just going to start working in just some more color patterns. Just blending, seeing what might look pretty cool here. Because even this could almost even be open on this side, so it's kind of broken, extended out. All right, so definitely giving it more of that creepier kind of bat look. Come in here, enhance some of this. All right. Almost extend that out a little bit, give it a little dimension on that side. Definitely start to give it a creepy vibe, but we also want to maintain some of the color. So I'm going to just continue here. At this point, we can almost start getting in with some coloration, maybe. Let's call this almost layers. It's almost a floral feel here. course, we'll come back in and enhance some of this. Light fade out of this rose. And this is just adding layers onto this, just to give it that more of a rose effect, which is kind of cool. Again, not really going for full symmetry or anything like that, but just trying to make it a little bit cool, So I definitely start to give it that feel a little bit. It's been a while just doing that kind of more of a floral piece, but yeah, we can definitely get some cool stuff in there, and then just really make it some texture. Coming off that side, and then even up in this section, let's do something very similar. Now I'm just doing pretty much straightforward lines right now, but then we work in some slightly different shades, and it will give it a cool effect. Even get a little bit of a glow coming in on this side. Could be cool. And then, of course, just in the darker interior, just give it some texture. So at this point, we're definitely working in a little bit more this kind of floral design that has some light colors, just going pretty quick. Of course, you know, you could spend a lot of time with once you get into some different floral, do some really cool stuff. But for me, it's right now just going to do more of a darker look and feel. So from here, just add a little bit more to this character, this kind of glowing skull. Okay, so we'll come in with some other colors, really start to highlight some of this. And like I said, if you know, if you've seen some of my other videos, you'll see some similar styles that I like to use and just really just get in there to have fun, see where picture might take us. All right, so yeah, definitely pretty cool so far. Um, with the sunset there. I think we'll jump in this bottom section. I'll see if I can get one more skull type creature, and then that. Perhaps right in this section. Okay, so from here, we'll just come in our charcoal. Just working in this other skull down in this section. Do something very similar. start extending some of this out a little bit. This glow, even like we had. I'm gonna get in one more rose here. See if we can work that in quickly. Say it comes up this way. So from this point, just gonna get in and get the same textures. Some white areas just to lighten that up a little bit. Then, of course, we'll come back in with the black to really accentuate the inner workings of the flower. All right, so we got a couple different things happening here. Let me just get in, start finishing up a little bit for today. And if you do like this kind of art, I definitely invite you to check out my other videos. I'm always adding some different things, more like I said, the horror, kind of pirate horror vibe, some different designs. Always just trying to come up with some different things, characters, try to have fun, of course, ultimately with drawing. See if I can accentuate that a little bit while we're here. All right, so definitely some more activity today. We definitely we added some few different things here um, to this vampire bride. We have the masks, more decoration, some roses, um, just to expand on the piece a little bit. Yeah, so definitely coming along. Gonna add a few more quick touches, and then I think we should be okay for now. All right. Well, this is main art. Thank you so much for your time today. Take care.